All right, Coach. Well, practice has started. Just talk a little about what your team's been working on so far.
Well, we've been working since January, and the kids have done good. We had a really good summer. Kids been working really hard. Our biggest thing now is, just make sure how we play. This our first scrimmage, first contact part. So we'll see how they play. They've been grinding all summer. I'm proud of them. They're young. They've been working hard. We see how this offense and defensive line holds up.
Uh, you told me back in the spring this may be one of the most athletic teams you've ever had. Just talk a little about the athletes that you have coming back.
Yeah, well, that is true. Through all the schools, all the really good skill players I had, this is probably the most I've ever had from top to bottom. I have about four wide receivers that can stretch the field, three or four backs plus my quarterback. It's probably the most. I never thought I'd have as many skilled athletes from Allendale than I had, and I think I have more now just because of the receivers. I got three or four receivers that can stretch the field, and that's going to make it difficult for us to stop our run.
Obviously, you lose a quarterback, but talk a little about who's kind of taking over that role this year.
Well, Marquez Davenport is taking it back over. He was my quarterback his freshman year during the COVID year. Then Russell Brunson came in next year. He backed up. So Marquez was the start running back last year, number 4, and was the starting corner. So he's come back in that role. He's been taking control. You can see the leadership and the experience and the confidence in him now. If he ever gets an open field, he's a part of my 4x1 team. He can run. So, yeah, but he's totally confident now, what you're saying. He's still going to have some mistakes. Last year he was at a running back, so he's going to get back in the mix, And so with with our first scrimmage, there's going to be some mistakes, but I think, really good kid, I think he's going to be good for us there.
Leadership is key. Just talk a little about a couple of these guys that have really taken on that mantle.
Well, Gabriel Golden, my offensive lineman, but as a matter of fact, he's number one in his academic class also. Offensive lineman start for 4 years. Justin Brunson, my athlete, he long snaps, wide receiver, running back, DB, does it all. Jaden Wright. I got some really good. I'm really a rising. I'm really a junior heavy, not senior heavy. Dontrell Ismail, another senior. Jaden Wright, but also they've done a good job with that. And then now also with my younger guys, Trayvon Coleman, linebacker, Amir Smith, my running back, Christian Zach, my wide receiver, Davenport, my quarterback, DB. So we got a lot of good leadership and guys that want to win and want to play. They work hard. Don't have to tell them. The weight room has been amazing. Also, just the running and everything, condition, just the mindset mentally has been great. The biggest thing now will be with the young linemen, with the losses we had.
Just talk a little about where you see yourself going into the season. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are doubting you guys.
Oh yeah. We saw the rankings, and I like preseason rankings. We're not even nowhere in the top 15, 20. That's fine. We won our region last year. We had a tough region. So it's our North Denmark got slighted, but that's fine. It's how you finish at the end. Our goals take one game at a time. We're not, we set 3 goals. First goal, the immediate goal is to win the first game. The short-term goal is to win the region, and the long-term is to win the state championship. Our game, we got to the 3rd round last year. Thought we played pretty good against Southside Christian. And so our goal now is going to take it one game at a time. Every night we want to be 1-0 when we leave the field.
Sounds good, Coach.